We're back? Nice. Woo! Phew. Sorry about that. We're back, we're back, we're back. The cats totally just destroyed everything and ran away. I have no idea. OBS decided that it didn't want to get to the 4 pity spins because he knows what's going to happen. That could be both ways, right? Alrighty, are we on Twitch? Is that going up as well? We're back on that. Should be, yeah. I wonder why it says 0 people on Twitch. It's on Twitch. It says 0 people on it. I wonder why that is. Oh, the points have disappeared. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Alright, 90. Right, now let me see if this is going to work because I don't have to reset stuff up. Hold on. 1 second, let me move it back to the video scene. And get it back to production. Alright, we're good. Nice. Alright, we're going to continue then. Oh, we're good to go. Hold on, let me just move that. Okay, good. Okay guys, welcome back. Sorry about that, there were some technical issues. Welcome to the production section of What the F4F, and we will do this every single time. So I'm going to be able to separate this section of the video and upload it separately so that people who are just interested in about the production aspect of things, they can learn a bit more, they can see without any issues of, they can just see this section over here. So right now we're talking a little bit about Crash Winner. And we're saying that there's a production process where they are now working on this is a trophy, which is what Crash is obviously holding. And this is the casting stage. It's very laborious, as you can imagine. There is all the sand that comes from there. It gets sucked into this section over here, the polishing, so it goes down to that. Alright, and here's a picture of the pre-production samples that they just sort of aligned for us to have a look at. You can see that over there. So this is some videos from the actual pre-production process. So here, you can see how they're adding each individual blade of grass has to be added one by one. There you go. It's important to not accidentally break those. Yeah, as you can imagine with the drill, it's not very nice. So this next bit is what they're doing over here. They are just working on the pre-production sample, so working on the shading of the blue. So that's a sign sample that he's using to compare it to. You can actually see that because... How can you see that? Because you can see there, just there. Let me see if I bring it back. You can see it's a sign sample because you can see over there, a signature. So they pick that up, they compare it. So clearly he doesn't think it's enough, so he's adding a little bit more. Crash booty so thick, says Spitcore. Alright, the next video is... So this is a really interesting situation, right? So this is Crash's head. The hairs, they are incredibly... They're separate pieces, right? They're separate pieces, and there's a big hole that gets stuck in here to insert the hair. And what's happening over here is they're inserting the hair piece in, and they're having to add this kind of material over here, which they then use. You can see it's incredibly taxing to do this. They're using toothpicks just to fill it in, right? And that is all because we're trying to avoid a complete hole and a gap that's like Moses parting of the Dead Sea, right? We don't want to see a gap between that. So they're using this putty to fill that in, which then subsequently needs to be sanded down and then touched up with paint. It's incredibly laborious, as you can see, like that. But the feeling is like much more natural for the way that the hair comes out of the head. And this is something that you probably wouldn't even realize unless we actually showed you how that's being done. But yeah, it's part of that process. So look how that's been done there. All right, so this is the crystal dragon. Crash has hair plugs. This is the crystal dragon. One of our most challenging projects ever. The ability to try and get these polygonal shapes is so challenging, so difficult, because the material of resin is inherently very rounded and soft, that if you give it a bit of a sand, you can all of a sudden create a curve. And that's why it's so difficult to, maybe you might start with it quite angular, and even then it might not be so easy, but then it's very easy to then smooth it out by accident. And really tough, this piece. Do you have to think about this thing while modeling? Yeah, absolutely. We think about this all the time. We have an engineering team just specifically for that. Some more detail work being done. Going through every single line, adding detail lines. So it's going along these edges along here, just to add some, to bring out the highlights of them. So add it along there. Really laborious. See the sign sample in the background over there. So they're comparing it. Look at the size of that wing. It's a big piece. Just using just very small, very small areas. Just a very small amount. Just to bring it out. It can't be too overpowering. It's got to be just a little bit of subtlety to it. So adding some more, going along the lines, laborious. Oh, we have plenty of production videos, Wesley. I do it every F4F. Now this one is a reminder for you guys to go to the dentist. I know you've been putting it off, and me too. Look, I got some disgusting brownness on my teeth from drinking too much coffee, drinking too much tea. This is a reminder for you guys to go to the dentist. I've got to go next time. I've got to go this month. I've been putting it off for too long. But actually what's happening here is we separately make, look at that, we make Dracula's teeth separately and then insert it. Now clearly there was a problem with this one and they inserted it incorrectly, it was off or whatever it would, so they had to take it out. But this is a good reminder, go to the dentist. You've been putting it off for too long, because if you don't go to the dentist, you're going to end up like Dracula and completely have your teeth removed like this. Poor guy. He's not so scary when he's got no teeth, right? There you go, out he comes. Now he looks like that kid from, was it Dusty? From Stranger Things. Dracula. So yes, serve that as a reminder, and as a reminder myself, I need to go to the dentist, you need to go to the dentist, you know it, I know it, we're all scared of the dentist. It is what it is. Right, so this is the standard head, before it was the exclusive head. Now, when you saw the exclusive head, the mouth was open. That's why you see the teeth separately done. Now, obviously, the standard version of Dracula has his mouth closed. So that kind of regal, snobbish look to him. So obviously, we don't have the issue with the teeth. But here, they are just adding some paint details to the, what are they doing here? Looks like to be for the hair. In fact, if you read Chinese, that's basically seeing Xi Gui. So that's Dracula or a vampire. And I guess that bit over there is Tofa. It's like the hair coloring. So that's what you can see with the grey paints. Grey paints, that's what they're doing. And this one is, what they're doing is they're checking the feet to make sure that when they get put on, it doesn't wobble. Now, what that means is it's very difficult to just send single bodies to go with bases, because what they're doing here is, as you can see, is they're checking to see if there's wobble, and if there is, what they'll do is they'll take it off and then they will start shaving the bottom of the feet in order to make it more stable. That's what they're doing here. So they're checking, looking for feet, looking for wobble to see how close it is, and if not, they need to rework it. Cat, stop fighting. They're fighting again. So that's what they're doing there. So that's why it's really, really hard to just send a replacement of just the body, because it might not fit with the base. So this is just some... We've shipped out quite a... I don't know, at least 1,000 phase. This is probably like the last ones I just thought you might want to see. This is the last ones being done. Let me know in the comments if you've already received your Fae. If you're waiting on it, it's probably right here. In fact, these are like older videos, so it's probably already on the boat. I'm not really 100% sure. The website overhaul is being done at the moment. We're working towards that. So here's some videos of Mega Man to answer your question, Sean. If you're still there. So what we're doing here is adding the electronics, right? Now what's being added is, if you notice, there's some distance between the LEDs on either side and the edge over here, which is the sort of play buttons, right? The yellow colors. Because of that distance, we made it so far because it gives a very even glow to the lighting. What you don't get is, which you have, unfortunately, when you see it with Dark Magician, when that thin base, the thin ring is so close and you add the LEDs in there, it's going to give it a dotted effect. There's nothing you can do about that. The closer you get to that, you can't diffuse it. Now, that's why we have the light diffuses as it goes out. And that's what you're having here, was a much more even glow over here. It's because we have the electronics further away from the edge, so it's not right by it. So that's what this guy's busy doing. You can see a lot of the electronics being added and put. That. Get some putty to keep it in place. So what this guy is doing is just making sure, in preparation for actually doing, like, assembling it later on, just to make sure the fitting's okay. So what you can see over here is there's some strings. What he's going to do is put the explosion effect over here. Then he's going to just tie it up to make sure that those pieces go together and that they go together well. And if he's satisfied with that, which he seems to be, he's going to use this string to hold it in place. So then when it comes time for the next section, which is then to start doing the actual assembly, they've already got the pieces already prepared. So this is, yeah, there's definitely, I've seen some already being packed and en route. Definitely, I think maybe waiting for shipments, but definitely there are some that have already been completed. So here he's just adding some painting effect, just looking at them, adding a little bit more paint effect to the explosions in this case. Alright, this is Mini Aku Aku. The base. We've got some work on the actual piece itself. You can see how he looks without the eyepiece. So it looks a bit weird. They make it black, by the way, in order to, when they add the LEDs inside, in order to avoid as much light bleeding, what they do is they paint the internal part black, even though you can't see it. But they do that just to try and isolate the light effect. So right now you can see this guy is doing the eyebrows, and that's what he's got to do along here for the eyebrows. And this is adding the wood grain effect, or staining the back in order to give it a feeling. You can see the Mega Man's at the background over here, by the way. Staining using a darker brown in order to stain it to give a wooden effect. There's already, you can see over here, some carvings already here, which just basically brings out the detail, so it's not just one color. All right, okay, this is a really cool effect, right? So what's happening here is they are adding some moss here. What they do is they add glue along here. They add glue, and then they essentially just chuck a bunch of moss on top of it, and then wipe it away. And then they collect all the glue, collect all the non-stuck moss, and they just wipe it off. So what you're going to get is a nice effect where the moss is sticking to the glue, and the moss that isn't stuck to the glue obviously just falls down ready for the next one. And that's what they're doing. They're putting the moss effect directly on there, and then you can see it how they do that. They wait for that to be glued, for that to dry. Add some more, and you can see the pieces over here. Adding the glue over here just to keep on going. Adding the glue effect, ready for the next time, which is a cool little effect. And then so it gives a nice little bit of wear and tear to it by adding this extra step. Right, oh, I must have, yeah, this is a mini Aku mask again, and I guess he is painting he's painting the reds of he's painting the inner part of the red. So the part that's along the lines, you see what he's doing here? So what he's doing is you have a more accurate painter. What he'll do is he'll be the one, sometimes you have levels within painters. Some painters are more senior than others, which means they're more accurate. And what they'll do is, in this situation, this guy's just painting the edges here, along the edges over here, right? Even though this whole area needs to be painted red. But what they're doing is they're first doing the line that goes along the edge in order to make sure that they're straight, or they're painted well, and they're usually done by someone with that skill level. And maybe what he'll do afterwards is then start painting the outer edge along here, the outer edges, and then you can get a more junior person to come in just to fill it all up. Okay? Alright, so these are the mini crystal dragons, which, as you guys know, are made of metal. And because they're made of metal, it makes it much easier to deal with than resin. But we still need to make sure that the casting is okay, because sometimes you get some imperfections in the metal piece. And what you see him doing there is sanding it away and then covering it up. But aren't they really cute? Alright, these are the blue ones. We're going to drop these really soon. I think next week we're going to drop these. So we only made 200 of these, right? So we made 650, I think, of the one that you just saw. And they all sold out. But when I say sold out, we will make reruns. But the first shipment has already been sold out, right? It's on waitlist now. We will go back and make some more. This one we're making 200, I think, for them. Already. So when we launch it, there will only be 200. So if you want to snag the first shipment, whatever it is, they've already been made. We will be dropping that pretty soon. So if that's something that you're interested in for the blue drop, just prepare yourself. Yeah, so as I said, JMN17, we're working on moving to improve our store, Shopify, etc., working on that to make it much easier for payments. I did a post about it in the club about that we were going to be planning to do, and we are in the process of doing it. Probably early next year you'll see something. So yeah, this is the blue one. So prepare for that, for the drop. And here's the pink one. Pinky purple one. Again, I think we've done, I can't remember if it's 100 or 200 of these ones. They're a lovely little size to place somewhere that you think, be careful they're sharp. So that's coming along. Again, when you see the issues, you've got to using a file to file it down. Now this is amazing packaging. This is the first time that we're doing mini metals, and we wanted to, it's cool to see how the packaging is being done. So you can see it's being assembled, then gets put into a bag. You can see over there 650 pieces. That's what we've done for the first shipment. Okay. This thing gets put in this amazing box, right? Look at this. With it's like got a it's like a faux fur on it, right? That you can see that it's got the shape of the dragon in there. This is the green version. You can see it just on the top of that. And you can see it says Crystal Dragon there. It says First of Figures there. Nice and subtle. It's in like a kind of, it's like kind of like a shiny black, and that really makes it stand out against the other black. See, that gets added into that packaging. Thanks, Wesley. We plan to do others in the range. I mean, not other mini metals. Yeah, we've got some other ones planned. So you can see them preparing the bottom part. So they're adding the cushions, so you don't scrape your base. So they just your table or wherever you're displaying it. Same process. Putting them on. There you go, all nicely ready to be boxed up. You see them over here, preparing. Got a nice little logo and little picture of it in the background. So check this out. So they put in this silica gel, and they put it in this foam protection, just so you, and then from that goes onto this. So that ensures that the box itself doesn't get damaged. Then it goes into... So you have the nice box that goes into the foam protection, which now goes into this one over here. Now, we have different colors over here. This is usually depending on what location you're from, or sometimes it's to do which item it is. I actually need to really double check that. What color are... I think it's location-wise. So depending on where you're going, where this shipment's going. So there, for example, they know that these are supposed to go to, I don't know, let's say the Canadian warehouse or the US warehouse. They'll have a different colored tape, so it's very easy to distinguish which ones they are. So that's what we do. So you can see that going in there. And he's going to put the top on there. Nicely protected. That is going... Like, if that arrives to you broken, that means you're... Like... Give your courier a pat on the back, because he must have smashed the hell out of it to destroy it. Must be absolutely smashing it up if they can get past that, because that is some serious packaging. Hope you guys like what you saw there. That is the... That's that. Right, what have we got next? Alright, this is Oki. So again, this is the pre-production samples, putting them out there. Actually, no, these are production samples. These are actually production. We're actually at the shipping stage for this now. Well, we're coming up to the shipping stage. So this is... You can see they're adding this kind of gloss, this kind of pearl effect to it. And here they're just strengthening the blue. Oh no, they're making a little bit more... what are they doing over here? I guess it's a coating on it. Here you can see them adding the blue to it. Leaving the ends a little bit lighter. You can see him in his packaging. Looking cute. So what they're doing here is adding a little bit of shine to him, to the tail. And then from here, adding some deeper colors into it. So you have different colors of blue. Dark blue, light blue in there. Purpley in there. So it's not just one color. It's very easy just to just do one color, but then it doesn't look very good. Hey Paul, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. It's my first one ever. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. It's my first 199. Thank you. Right, so this is Oki going through. Did you see that, right? He's such a good boy, right? That as he's waiting to be assembled, look at this. He has his rope in his mouth, waiting for it to be assembled. He's helping the worker to hold his necklace. Look at that. What the goodest boy. So this is a conveyor belt. You can see it goes down the line. Assembling the arms here. I got a video of how he looks without anything on him. This is like a pair of chicken legs. It's quite funny. Now that hair, look how complicated that mane is. It's super, super complicated. This is how they look. Nothing at all. You see that? All of those spaces there, that's for all the different parts of the hair. Look at that. Just make sure you just saw that. Where you can see it really here. All of these areas, you're going to start assembling the mane. The mane, the red hair. And you can see so much of it is completely empty. And then it slowly, piece by piece, one by one, it starts getting and starts forming. So you can start the beginnings of it over here. This was a complicated piece, or is a complicated piece, because of the way the hair is, the feet, the whole thing. Now here they're assembling the electricity. It looks really cool. The blue aura. It looks really cool because it's got a light and it's got a glow in the dark effect, and also it lights up as well, if it's the exclusive version. See the way he inserted it over the edge of the arm. Emilio, yes, these are PVC. Philip says he's looking forward to Oki. That's great stuff. Looking good. Alright, so this is interesting, right? I'm not sure if you know, but what we're doing here is we're adding weights. If you pick up our PVC figures, you might be surprised that there's some weight to it and there's a bit of heft to it, much more than you would expect on other figures. And the reason why is because we add weight to it. And we add it in the base or in the figure itself, depending on, not very rarely on the figure itself. Oh, is a good example of that? No, but what we added is we add this weight to it, which gives it this kind of heft and this oomph to it. So next time, go pick up, if you've got a First of Figures figure, pick it up, feel it, and then go to another figurine that you might have that's also PVC and go and see whether or not you have the same weight to it or not. And you'll find that, certainly our more recent ones, they all have weights in it to give it a balance to it. It won't fall over very easily, but also gives this quality feeling to it. It's also very easy for people just to have a base that doesn't actually have a cover on it, but we wanted to have the weight in it to make sure that we could, yeah, to have that feeling. Yeah, that does explain why your Ami PVC is a bit weighted. There you go. Now you know. Hiya, there you go. You know now. Vicky says my other PVCs are definitely way lighter. Exactly right. Alrighty. And then you go adding the black tip. So after you saw they did the painting of the blues, now you've got the black tip. Dusty just picked it up with his Luigi. There you go. Go and pick up another figure and tell me whether or not it feels lighter or not. And this is his mask. A lot of work goes into this, as you can see, separated into many, many different parts. Alexandra Saint says, some of my other PVCs can't even keep their balance and often fall. And now you know the reason. Well, it's not quite the same. If you're talking about it bending, that's nothing to do with the weight of the base. If you're talking about the whole base falls over, that's a different conversation. If you're saying the actual figure itself is bending, that's just bad engineering. What they needed to do is have some ABS skeleton inside, etc., etc. That's what you need to have for that. Then it doesn't really matter what the base weight is. That's nothing to do with that. So here you can see that they are assembling the clouds onto the base, and you can see we've done the printing directly onto. Actually, you never see it underneath. But what you don't have is the clouds assembled first and then the printing done. That's not what happens here. So what you're seeing is that the printing is done all the way first before they start putting it on the base. Hey Scott, yeah, I told you you're going to have at least 20 minutes. What you missed is the great crash. So what we're doing over here is this is what we call a tape test. What we do is we get tape like this and we put it on various areas. Here's just testing the nose, she was just testing the hair, here's just testing the hand. What we do is we put it off and then we check to see whether or not any paint residue gets transferred to the paint, to the mask itself, to the masking tape itself. And if it does, then that's a problem. If it doesn't, that means it passes it. So that's what you're seeing happening here. So we do these tests randomly to see, sometimes in one batch it's okay, sometimes it might not be okay in another batch. It's always important to keep testing. It's not just, you can't just do it once, especially when we're making like 9,000 of these, I think for this run, something like that. That you really need to do that test throughout the production process. So that's what they're doing over here. So now testing the teeth. And now testing the base itself as well. It's a cool little symbol over there. Rocky, you can see. There you go. Alright, so this is Pac-Man. So these are getting ready for packing, or they are being packed right now. It's got some covering of the mirror. I love that infinity mirror. I think the design was really cool. The way it goes all the way into the back. If you haven't seen it, you better go check it out. If you're a fan of Pac-Man. Like an infinity maze in the background. So this is how you can see the boxes being taken out just to check the quality as your Pac-Man. Here are 3 in their box. Exclusive version with the golden stickers over there. Then you have another layer of packing. And this is the beautiful packaging that the team has done. Sandy and the team do a fantastic job with the packaging. And then a box within a box, within a box, within a box, within a box. The Russian boxes. The Russian doll boxes, is that? Alright, this is Reala. Reala's base. You can see it's transparent because there is in the exclusive version, there is a light up effect over here. And you can see we're at the casting stage. Started that off. And as ever, when you're starting the casting stage, you also got to start doing the pre-production pages as well. So that's the hair part of Reala, the boots. As in, whenever there is dealing with castings, you've got to remove the polished lines, or the mold lines. Yeah, Maurizio, yeah, I know, it's 318 for me, right? I know, you need to deal with this. So these are working, they are clearly working on the pre-production samples, as we were talking about before. You can see all of this is done by hand. So what we're currently working on. Reala's legs, feet. Right, we'll now move over to Skull Knight. So you can see the rose being painted. Hey Vicky, oh, how am I, my fangs. So bringing out the dry brushing effect to bring out the metallic look. What we're adding here is to make a little bit more gloss on the fire so it's not so matte. So you can see all the fumes going out of this fan thing over here. Actually looks like it's smoking, right? So this is preparing the resin casting in order to fit in the electronics. So the battery box that will go over here. Here he's adding the LEDs to the eyes, I believe. There you go. Using some tweezers to get the LED added. You can see the beast of the definitive version at the back. So he's using some putty over here. This is the bone variant. Some close-ups of the hand. If you saw someone reaching out to you like that, what would you... Oh, this is not his hand. This is from... If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is from the cross. You can see adding some lines between the grooves to give a darkened effect, so it's not just one color. Subtle, but adds a lot once you see the overall. Now this is the Skull Knight's hand. And here he's holding his sword handle. But you can see that all this area over here, none of it is black. So what they have to do is paint it in between for the handle of the sword. So these are ones that have already been done. As you can see over here, already been painted black. And it's just that area because they're going to then start painting the rest of the sword handle as well. You can see if this is the red area. Right, so this is actually start bringing out all the tension to all the sort of raised edges by using some. Actually, no, that's already been done. So what's happened is, what they do is, some people do dry brushing. Not some people. Dry brushing can be done, and you just leave it, and it looks very on the surface. And what I asked the team to do is always to push it down with some black, so it's not. The dry brushing of the silver isn't the top level. Actually, it's more being pushed down, and that's been done by the black paint to push it down using a black wash. It gives it a more natural look. It's subtle, but it's important to do. You know, I'm not even sure which piece this is. Can someone tell me? As in, what part of Skull Knight is that? I need to go and do a deep dive. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it's a candle, to be honest with you. Might be a candle. Like one of these candles. I think it might be a candle. I'm not 100% sure though. So you can see what's going on over here is they're testing the fitting for the cape, right? Each one of these capes, it's so difficult from the initial casting to fit it in there. So you have to do is you have to modify it so that there's a better fit. And it also means that when you can't just give a replacement cape usually, because it's got to really, really fit. And it's such complexity for fitting the cape to go with the shoulder pads, all that sort of stuff. So it's really hard to do that. So here's an example. What they're doing is they're shaving it down. Clearly they try to put it on and it doesn't fit, which is going to be normal because there's always some deformation in the, or variance I should say, in the molding process when it comes out the mold. That what they do is they then put on there and they're going to test fit it. So they use a test fitting and then they're checking to see how it fits. See which areas might need to be tweaked, need to be fixed. So they're checking. Yeah, the previous thing I was talking about is definitely one of these small candles. So if they're satisfied with it, what they're then going to do is then paint it up. Well, clearly he wasn't satisfied with it, so they keep on going. So this is working on the soldering of the electronics. As you can see, the electronics go all the way through the figure, through the foot, all the way up, just so it can connect to the eyes. It's crazy the amount of movement of the electronics has to go through all the way just for the face, just to light it up. See how big this definitive version is. Crazy. Hey Hope, the answer is it's very deep in production. I've seen some videos of it for the rerun for Luigi. Alright, so now we're looking at Spyro Reunited. A lot of people have actually started to receive theirs already. That's a picture. So what we do is over here is adding something to give a bit more gloss to this, to make it a little bit more transparent. What you'll see is when it first arrives, it's a little bit cloudy. And what they're adding is this effect that basically makes it more less opaque, so more transparent. If you compare it with one that hasn't had that effect added to it, you can see it looks a lot more not so. You see that? It's not so. You really see it's not as transparent as it was after you add that coating. So what this guy is doing is scraping away the paint from the wings. That's why you can see his tool is quite flat, so it's dealing with a square peg, shaped peg. And Maurizio, it's not just about these kinds of things, it's a variety of things, right? Okay, more on this. So they're just painting along the ridge along here. They're just checking along the ridges along here. I guess it's to check the line to make sure it's straight going down here. That's what they're working on. So they're painting down. You can see they're using a purple touch-up just to go down the lines to make sure that they are straight. Right, so you can see the inside is transparent because obviously you need to add the LEDs for the exclusive version. And here they're painting the black rim. Hey Nana, are you there? I know you love it. So that's what they're working on here. So what you see, actually that part is actually transparent as well. They're just painting it black. Picking up the purple goodest boy. Finishing touches. Checking this, checking that. Alright, so adding some, I guess we're adding some shading on there. So they're mixing some putty up together. Let me see what they're doing here. Another reminder to go to the dentist. Clearly. So they're putting up some putty because you can see what they're doing. You can see he's got nothing there underneath. You missed it picking up. You can see over here. Look at that. Go to the dentist. This is your second reminder. Go to the dentist. Or this is Spyro going to the dentist right now and getting his dentures added. There you go. Added the teeth. And here, painting up the nails. And as you saw, I think in the earlier video, what they do is then spray paint a bit of grey on top of the nails so they're not so clean. So it doesn't look like he just came out of a mani-pedi so quickly. Mani-pedi. Gummy old Spyro. Vicky's already been this year. I know what you mean. I know how it feels. I had to do a root canal treatment. Ugh. Let's not talk about that. Looking all sweet, assembled. Gotta say, I feel like a proud papa seeing that. Nice. War. Never changes, right? So this is War's hand holding the Chaos Eater. Obviously you can only see the handle of the Chaos Eater. It's quite a big hand, isn't it? He's got a chunky gauntlet. Is it all nicely lined up? That's why MAD. War. You see how chunky he is? Adding the details. Everything about this guy is just thick. I can't wait to show you the death that we've been working on. It looks fantastic as well. They're going to go so good together. This part is the emblem on the chest. Correct me if I'm wrong, MOD. So what happens is we start off with the silver and then we start adding the paints of of the gold. So you're adding it there. Each one of those three, slowly but surely, add the paint details. How the hell is it 3:30 already? Right, so as you know, this is mixed material. So it comes off with normal cloth, and what we do is we add some painting to it to darken it up so it's not so clean, because let's just say War isn't just like he's just gone to Ralph Lauren and be like, yeah, sort me out with the nice clothes, and then leaving it all nice and fresh. So we've given a darkening effect to it. And that will go in line with the the resin part of the body as well, which is also cloth, that they are also matching together. Here's the art of the chosen, Stygian in this case, the beating heart. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. That's right, Dusty. Death is coming on very, very nicely. Annyeonghaseyo, someone said it in Korean. So pinning that up. And that base. So this is a scenario where there are pillars that's been modeled, and they all need to be painted. So they're just doing the base coating of this before they start adding the effects in it. So they're doing the first initial coat. And then you can see there's no painting over here. You can see here's a previously done one over here. And they've got to go through paint all of this and all these ridges over here. MAD, so you know how difficult it is to paint that. You see the way that comes up? It becomes a jagged thing, right? They're going to have to subsequently go over there and fix all of that. Just so you understand when you do the design what that actually means further down the line. So this is his gauntlet as well. His other hand holding up. Just pure chunkiness. Look at the size of that. Thick. MAD. Alright, so this is working on the handsome boy. Now, this is before we start to have to add some. We went a long time back and forth to try and get that the kind of U shape of the shadowing effect across the face, because it's not clean like that. He's already got his eyes in shadow, so we took a long time back and forth. So this is just adding some base colors to it. It's already got some base colors here, but adding some more detail before we start adding the shadowing. And that really works well with the exclusive version, where the lights really pop as a result. Okay, and this is just working on, you can start seeing a little bit further on the process. This has started being painted at the background a bit more. Here we're going through the details on this, just checking, adding paints where they need to be added. I guess he's just using some, he's just dirtying it up a little bit so it's not so clean. That's what's going on here. And on to the next one. Okay, so here he's adding some, you can see what's happening. He's adding the details and the shading to the boots, the hairy boots. Right now you can see over here it's really, really clean. Over here, it's already clean. And here he's just dirtying it up a bit. So that's what he's doing for this next bit. Boom. All clean. And that's what he's working on there. Dirtying it up. Adding some shading to it. Wow. Well, there you go. Ooh. Let me stretch for that, guys. Oh. So, that is what the F4F Season 1 Episode 5's production diary. I will use this as a separate video so you guys can just isolate this and share it with people maybe have a figure on order, or maybe they're interested in it, so it's easy to share instead of just giving the entire 4-hour stream, although it's been split in half. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you found that interesting. Let me know if this is the first time you've joined one of these streams to actually see these videos as well. Because I've been doing it for a while now, and hopefully you guys, I definitely see people are saying that they're interested in it, so I will continue to do that. Yeah. Yvonne loves it. She says it's most anticipated time. When Season 2? That's a very good question. See if I can bring back that, if this comes back or not. Disable for this stream. I need to go and find the YouTube thing back. Let's bring that up. Shane's his first stream and he loves it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining. First time I'll be more. Nice one, Haya. Yeah, I haven't seen that name before, so thank you for joining. Philip's seen a lot. He's one of the first of the 500. That's going back a bit, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for continuing to support. Alright, excuse me while I'm trying to go to the studio and try and get that chat thing out as well. Mitchell caught some of it. Yeah, it's been going for a while. YouTube studio. Alright, we should be able to bring it out now. Content. Live. Edit that one. Oh, wait a sec. I just go over here, don't I? Pop out the chat. Let me see if I can do this. Pop out chat. See if I can get this to work. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it some other time. Was it this one over here? Can I do it over here? Alright, never mind. Unless this doesn't work. Let me see if I click on this. Nope. Hold on, if I do this, pop out chat, let me see if this is gonna work. Does this work? Let me see. Oh, there you go. Cool. Nice one, Alexandra. So Richter and Death are in development right now and are at the physical stage. Sorry, Ronald. Let me get this done. Patrick, right? Bear with us. Old school. Nice one, Moonlight. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. There you go. Good stuff. Right. Business time, though. The real reason why you're here. The real reason why you're here. You know it. I know it. We all know it. That all of that is just a prelude for the main stuff. Four to go. 4 pity spins. Here we come. We all know what's up. We all know what's up. It's almost 4 a.m. for me. I know you're not going to send me to bed being down a grand prize. I know you wouldn't do that to me, right? Let's get cooking. Let's do it. Let me bring up the sauce. Here we go. Pity spin number 1. Let's go. Not gonna happen, guys. I told you. You're not even gonna get triple figures. You're not even gonna get triple figures. No, Chris, I ain't gonna cry myself to sleep. I didn't say that you wouldn't necessarily hit triple figures. What I'm saying is you won't end on triple figures. That's the point. Alrighty. You got yourself some triple figures. Well done. Let's go. 3 more to go. Don't do it to me, please. Let's do it again. It's not gonna happen, guys. Although I told the RNG gods told me it's not gonna happen. Why haven't you, like, hit 1 minus points or anything like that? What? Unbelievable. Let's do it. 2 more to go. Mini Alex is on our side. There's gonna be no in my face, I'll tell you that. The grand prize I can see is nowhere near. Oh, you're so lucky. It's only removed 10 points. It was removed 20. Here we go. The last one. The last one. They aren't truly RNG gods. They are false prophets standing against our prophets. Right, here we go. Last one. Make it count. No, it's 1 pity spin left. Oh, he's behind. He's behind on me. Here we go. Good luck. Can't happen. It's not gonna happen. Come on, sub. Get it down, get it down, get it down. You know, bearing in mind how much damage I took the last 3 seasons. Oi. I feel I got away quite easily. I think I got away quite nicely. Do you guys need another pity spin, or are we cool with 130? Let me know in the comments if you need to have 1 more pity spin. The bingo disaster calls for 1 more, that's true. More pity. Alright, let's do 1 more pity spin then. 1 more pity spin, let's go. I love teasing fate. Oh, that's true. That's true. Alright, I'm going to give you 4 more pity spins because of last month I didn't come. 4 more pity spins. You're right. So this is 3 more after this one. Nana, write it down. 3 more after this one. It's creeping up, but I know what's going to happen. You're going to get the booby prize. 3 more to go. Let's do this. Here we go. 2 more after this. I don't even want to look at the comments right now. I don't even want to look at the comments. I know it's going to be all in your face. I know it's going to be like, in your face, denied. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. John is going to slap the hell out of me. Please. Please. Can't take it. Oh my god. This is so bad. Oh my god. Guys, can you keep it on the DL, please? Because John really can't find out about this. You made me not even stream last month because he was worried I was going to lose points. Oh my god. No, this I can bring it back. I can bring it back. I can bring it back. Right? I get you the grand booby prize. Grand booby prize. Grand booby prize. I still got 2 spins to go. Grand booby prize. And don't worry, I'm gonna bring it back. I feel confident. I'm gonna halve it, then halve it again. Let's do it. Double. Let's do this. Halve it, then halve it again. Come on. 2 booby prizes. We're not going to be like, whatever his name was, Montel or whatever his name was, Morton, who got double bingo straight away. That's not going to happen. I'm going to get double booby prize for you guys. That's what I'm going to do. It's a start. It's a start. It's not the one I was looking for, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Any little counts right now. Unbelievable. Let's go. Last one. Make it count. Booby prize. Oh, you can have my 30 points back. Thank you, Maurizio. It's so kind of you. RNG says, you're gonna be giving me half those points back. What's 1,130 divided by 2? Quick, get out the calculator. Why, thank you. Very nice of you to say so. Very nice of you to say so. I'm going to look more handsome in a minute when I deny you. Thanks, Derek. I now know what the half is. Here we go. Half. I'm happy with that. Half. After the damage over here, because John is going to smack me if there's anything other than that. Oh my god, what am I going to tell John? What am I going to do? What am I going to say to John? How can I explain this to him? You know what this means, right? I don't even want to see it, but I know what's coming. You know it, I know it, we all know it. John, I'm so sorry. There's something I could do about it, please! John, I learned my lesson. Honestly, I didn't know what was going to happen. The RNG gods promised me. Please don't do it to me again. Whatever you do. I'm so sorry, John. Oh, just... Oh, the pain. Oh, he's done me with a lightning this time. I can't tell which is worse. I can't tell if it's the lava or the lightning one is worse. Oh my god. How am I going to explain it? OMG. 1,140. Yeah, none of the cats care about my pain. None of my cats care about my pain. Oh, did she do something? I didn't see anything. Cat doesn't look impressed. I wonder what the next... Not that there's ever going to be another one, but I wonder what the hand will be next time. That ought to wake me up. Yeah, that's a good point. Ooh, Ice Fist. There won't be another time, but just to say that could be quite interesting. John, it has been 2 months. That's a good point, yeah. That's true, that's true. Yeah. Oh, your kitty stretched when you were getting zapped. Ay. Right. If you don't know what to do, what you need to do is go to your account, log in, and go onto the page which says redeem code or something like that. Go find it. You'll know what I'm talking about. Go and find it. Because there is where you're going to be able to enter in the following code, which I have not set up yet. So there is time for you to go to your account right now. Please let the people who don't know what to do go and find out. Please put it in the comments. If there's anybody who's not sure what they're doing, to let them know. Because you're going to have 4 minutes to enter that information before it disappears forever. And there are some sweet points, sweet points to win today. Vicky is giving it out. It is firstofigures.com/reward points coupon. Make sure you are signed in, otherwise it does not work. Right, Cecile is ready. Streamlabs is going mental on on Twitch. Sorry about that. I haven't set it up correctly. And it's not allowing that sort of stuff. And now it's time to... Don't worry, you still got time. I'm still making up the coupon code. Ronald's ready. Tosha's good to go. Go to my account, my points, and redeem reward points. That's what you do. 1140. Seriously, guys, can you... Ridiculous. Oh my god, last time it was season 4. I have it here. It was 1070 and you've done it. You've done me more. You've done me more. Hiya. Right, I'm setting it up. Make sure you get there, guys. Alrighty, get ready, guys. I'm generating the coupon right now. And I'm going to put it in here. Oh, let me get this right. Alrighty, guys, it's going to go live for 4 minutes. It's going to be a countdown, and it's going to appear in 3, 2, 1, go. This code is RNG got me good. GUD with a dash. RNG got me good with a dash. 1,140 reward points snatched at the last moment. Unbelievable. The RNG gods are laughing their asses off at my expense yet again. Let me see how many of you guys have snagged it. 105 already, and it's not even been a minute. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. RNG got me good. Dash. You're welcome, Vicky. You're welcome, Rick's Games. Unbelievable. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Yes, you should. You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Haya. It's your first time. I hope you enjoy me next stream. Oh, what could it be? Well done, well done. Can anybody help Moonlight Rising, please? Well, you're welcome, Lee. Oh, and Sunday is your birthday next. That's going to be a good one. Oh, that's a lot of points right there. Look at that. A lot of points. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. How are we doing? What, 2 minutes to go? Phew, I haven't looked at Uncle Roger for a while. I need to see what he's been up to. That's right, it is RNG got me good. You're welcome, you're welcome. Very happy Richie is, you're very welcome. You're welcome. That's very cool. Oh, nice one, Florian. Thank you for joining. I hope you'll join me next time as well. Hey, it's not my generosity. It's you guys managed to get it. If it was up to me, you guys would get nothing. In fact, you'd be giving me points. No, I'm only kidding. Hope you guys enjoy it. That is beautiful boombox. That's a nice amount of money you've got saved up. Very good. That's some good 20k right there. Don't forget the dash on that, right? You need a dash. Ooh, look at that. 31k. You're welcome. I should. 6k. Jose! You been here the whole time? Surely not. Alrighty. Oh, 1 minute to go. We still got some stuff. Modern Metal is... Remind me. It is almost... It's... We got the concept approved, I think it was. Nice. What? Whoop. 64k. That's some nice points. I wonder how many points you guys got from these streams, like Sekiro streams or these kind of streams. 70.7 for 2B Corrupt. Got lucky joining at the right time, was already fallen asleep. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's still in 3D, but we got the concept approved, right? Let's get it going. You're welcome, Ronald. Some regards to your brother and your daddy and the rest of your family. Ooh, we're gonna become an F4F tit soon. Nice. Alrighty, that's 4 seconds. Oh, I've been all distracted by you guys. Let me wrap this one up. Hold on. Where's it gone? Quick! Quick! Stop letting people get it! What? Where am I going? Oh, here. Right. How many people snagged this before I delete this? 434 people snagged it. There's not even 400 people on the stream! Disgraceful! And there you go, guys. That's probably, this is my longest stream. My bad. 4 hours. I could have done things quicker, but there was a lot to talk about. A lot of things to talk about. I talked about the community and what we're trying to do with that. And I hope you'll join me on at least understanding where I'm coming from. As I say, the community is very important to me, to the company as well. And we look forward to seeing how Eliza gets on with you guys. And I want you to, as I said, make her feel welcomed. I know you guys will, because you guys are fantastic and awesome. I look forward to seeing how things progress over a year. I've always wanted to see tournaments. I love to see the interaction with that and that sort of... I'm excited. I'm excited about Daniel joining the company. I'm excited with new PMs joining, doing things in a way that allows for us to do things more safely and controlled. I'm looking forward to seeing more different suggestions for Fun Day. I'm going to look forward to seeing just more engagement in general. Fingers crossed. We keep on going. I look forward to doing these. I look forward to doing this stream with you as well in the future. You guys have always made me feel so welcome, and I really, really appreciate it. So thanks for those who've come back as returning viewers. Thanks for those who've come for the first time. I look forward to seeing this grow, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. I get all emotional at 4 a.m. as you can imagine. Yeah, the kitties are still... They're now sleeping together, is that right? Got Mew and Fluffy together right there. It won't be 4 months, it should be a month, and there's going to be quite a lot more products up for pre-order soon, so please wait for that. Maurizio, emotional extra points. Hey JC, did you stick around for all of it? I appreciate it, thank you so much. Dusty, thanks for joining. Dusty gets emotional too when it's late. Nice one, Wesley. I appreciate you, Lee. Look at that. Nice. Scott's been getting all the points. You went away, you came back, I was still here, you snagged the points. I appreciate that, Four Swords. MAD knows. Nice one, Four Swords. It's not going to be a November show. Oh. It's going to be the end of October. Yeah, so early November, you're right. I was like, what? Let's get cheeky. In development right now, so you'll start seeing them over time. I like it how people, like, Derek doesn't even bother asking me anymore. He goes straight to MAD, straight to the source. He knows more than I do. You're very welcome, Nova. And again, well done, Morton, again, for winning the stream. Make sure you contact me, Rebecca. Any way I can help if I was trying to get the points in the and unfortunately, I don't know why that would have happened. A lot of people got it. Unfortunately, it's not something that we can change. Alright guys, it is 4:06. It is the 4th of October 2021. It has been Season 1, Episode 5. Sorry it took me a month and a half to come back to the stream, because last time it was somewhere in the middle of last time, or about 2 months. So I apologise for that. Had a lot of fun. We've covered a lot. I love you all so much. I appreciate you all very much. Stay safe, as always. It is very, it's still not, obviously it's not, we're nowhere near a normal yet. Depending where you are in part of the world, stay safe. Keep your loved ones close. And have a good one. F4F is love. F4F is life, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Much love.
I was like, hey, newbies, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. But what I didn't tell them is to stick around. Only those who know what's up knows what's up. All I can say is, sure, thanks for joining, newbies, but man, you don't want to miss out on them cheeky whisper points. The cheeky points. Please, sir, may we have more points? Says BJ. Remember to keep it on the DL. Look at those numbers fall down. The less people that know about this bit, the less damage I take. That's good. Shh. Keep it on the DL between me, you, and the 2 cats that are still here. Always stay to the end. It's a rookie textbook mistake to leave too early. Because you guys are about to snag a cheeky extra 100. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's get some cheeky points in. Okay, let's go. Let me set it up. Here we go. 100 Cool Kids Club. The Cool Kids Club points, stream points. Yeah. Cool Kids Club. Who's a member of the Cool Kids Club? You guys are. You are. You're members of the Cool Kids Club. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Alright, let me set up. Remember to go to that place on the page. I know, Maurizio, you can take someone to the water, but you can't make them drink. Here we go. Alright. It is now live. And it is literally Cool Kids Club for life. I'm going to put it with a... Sorry, let me do it. I'm posting it here so you can see it in the chat. Cool Kids Club 4 with the number 4 life with a dash. Cool Kids Club for life dash. That's you. You're part of the Cool Kids Club. You guys are part of the Cool Kids Club. Yes, you are. And all those people who left early, they ain't part of the Cool Kids Club. No, they're not. Oh, no, they're not. You're part of the Cool Kids Club. Yes, you are. Yes, Dragoness, you are. So is Splitcore. Mr. Rastello is absolutely part of the Cool Kids Club. You're welcome, Ruthless. Super Miguel's got it as well. Les enfants terribles. You're very welcome. Neffy is part of the Cool Kids Club, although she's not very good at bingo. You can't be in the bingo club though, but you're in the Cool Kids Club, so that's alright. That's alright. There's 178 people part of the Cool Kids Club. There's not even 178 people here. Man, the Cool Kids Club has gone international. Morton, make sure you hit me up. But not now. I mean, I won't be looking at it today. It'll be tomorrow. Because I gotta get some sleep because it's 4:14. What is going on? Oh, Maurizio. You joined the Cool Kids Club just last time. The Cool Kids Club has been around since season 1, episode 1. Honestly now. 52k for Jessica. What the F4F? Well done, guys. Alright. It's now 230 people a part of the Cool Kids Club. Better give another X1k away. They'll be all extra cheeky like, Mr. Unforgiven, that's unforgivable. Oh, that's a good point, Adam. The Cool Kids Club t-shirt. Hey Alessia, I basically just went through Spotify and got the good stuff. Moonlight's Rising is the first stream, and he's part of the Cool Kids. Very, very cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna turn it off soon, like in 5 seconds. Let me just see how many people before I delete it. 245 people are part of the Cool Kids Club. Alright guys, that really is it. There isn't a subsection of the Cool Kids Club, which is the Super Cool Kids Club, trust me. There's only one club, and it's the Cool Kids Club, and you guys are part of it. Well done. As you know, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for giving me the energy. That's why I'm sitting here wide awake at 4:15. It's because I'm also part of the Cool Kids Club too. Alright, my cheekies. Lots of love. I appreciate you all. F4F is love. F4F is life. And I will see you next time. Ciao.